helping hands are absolutely wonderful for a lot of this stuff, because these are you can't lock these into position. You know, where you've got to really locking them in is to find a piece where there's no metal, and go from there. Let's bring this over to here. Balls. Yeah, so we just left it alone, Grover. They can't be fucking smart at it. Just leave it alone. There we go. Well, I'm gonna be there for about a quarter of an hour or so yet. A bit of a tug. Yeah, that's really alright then. So connect that one to there, that one's onto the chassis. So that should give us the correct thing. Let's move the solder out of the way. Let's grab this knife blade. Come on. Come on. Oh, you stubborn little girl, aren't you? Hmm? Why aren't you working now then? Hmm? Why you no work? Why you no work? You should work. You should spin. That's free. That's to there. That goes under there. That's where, that's where. That should all be good. That's all touching. That's all to there. Okay, I'll do the hammer. I wonder if my battery's running out of voltage. Okay, let's do it the old-fashioned way. Look. And the old-fashioned way is we've got something amiss here, because we're applying current straight to that and it will not spin, and I'm thinking I've cocked up. I've got something wrong here. I'm not quite sure what, but I have something wrong. I have a feeling it's probably something to do with the position of the motor. I think I can see it. think that needs to be further up. Right. Shall we do this another go then? Arthur. First it was that side, now it's this side. Good job against which piston soldering armour. How's your train? It's poorly. We're at the moment trying to get the motor going. This is off a little sort of DMU. We've hit a few issues with some of the other trains. I need to order. Oh, sorry. Let me rephrase that. I need to try and find some parts. Let's bring this older back again. And by the way, don't watch my channel for soldering. If you want to see somebody that is really good at soldering, and I mean everything looks brilliant, you need to look on YouTube, and you need to look for that guy. Okay. He does a lot of electrical videos. He takes things to pieces just to find out how they work. He's a man out of my own heart. He is Scottish. Not that that's an issue. But if you struggle to understand me, you might seriously struggle to understand him. But his videos are really good. He don't just do electronics, he does other stuff. But he is a proper electronical engineer, and he actually exposes some of these scams that are going about with stuff on eBay. So, for example, if my multimeter was on eBay and everybody was, it got cracking views. Ooh, I apologise. You can look away while I'm soldering them. But yeah, his videos are pretty good. If you, like I say, if my that multimeter of mine start getting tons and tons of reviews, he will go out and he will buy one, just so that he can have a look to see if it is any good. And if it's a case of, well, in actual fact, this is really dangerous because it just creates an open short circuit, he will tell you. I've never really, I don't know. I don't really know what cold solder is. I sort of tell. Let me put my dentures back in. I can start again. I kind of taught myself how to solder. Um, I did a little bit of it at school, but not a great deal. And you used to look at people that used to do circuit boards and things, and you're going to get with all these really nice, neat components and everything else, and then you get mine, and I've got wonky components. That's probably why that's not working, because that should be soldered in. Um, you know, but I I was interested in how to, I wanted to. Yeah, well, like I said, we didn't do much of it at school, but when I worked for the holiday centre, um, I'm working alongside electricians and everything else, and I was a mechanic, and our chief electrician. Come on up there. Come on, you stupid bloody thing. Stevie is about to lose his patience. Stevie knows it's working, he can see blooming sparks. He's just not wanting to run. Um, so he would build um, circuit boards for flash and light displays, and he built no end of them to hang off the side of the buildings with like Merry Christmas at a flash, or Santa waving a hand and things like that. And I was like, oh wow, God, what controls that then? Is it like a timer? He went, no, it's a little circuit board. And he'd show me, and he'd have something about that size with half a dozen wires coming in and half a dozen wires going out. Oh, no. I call that more brazing. That's more like a brazing, isn't it? Where you drop a hot liquid onto a cold metal. It's like when you braze pipes together. But yes, no, I know what you mean. Um, and anyway, I had something go on one of our tractors, and I couldn't, because normally I would strip the wire back and put a couple of crimps on it, and I couldn't do that with this one because the wires were too thin. We didn't have any crimps, either in my toolbox or the electrician's kit. We didn't have the right size crimps, and he said, solder it together, Steve. Yeah, and he gave me his soldering iron. Yeah, nah, I know that from plumbing. Um, and I was like, well, I don't know how to solder. I said, I've never really soldered wires together. So he said, well, he says, come into the workshop, and we sat down at the electrician's bench, and he went to the reel and pulled off a load of wire and got his strippers out and went like that. And he set them out, and he said, right, join them together. He said, and I'll come back in 10 minutes. And I had a go, and the first couple, they didn't hold. The second couple were they held, but they looked a bag of crap. And And basically, what he got me to do was instead of talking about it, I can actually show you. Oh, come on. Well, I don't normally use these for cutting wire. Go. Put it back under the tape so it won't unravel all over the bench. And basically what he did was he got half a dozen lengths of wire, like this, and he bared two ends, and he said join them together. So I did. And the way I did it, the first one I just put the two wires like that, got the soldering iron,